In the dark alleys of Smithville, a string of bizarre murders left victims mutilated, yet wearing unmistakable physical signs of uncontrollable laughter. While victims had severe lacerations, death actually came from a tiny forehead puncture. This exit port allowed a specialized mechanism to violently extract endorphins. The predator's claws triggered a massive endorphin dump, flooding the brain with the exact compound it consumed. This wasn't a standard homicide. It was the work of an apex biological harvester, a creature that hunted by weaponizing human pleasure against its prey. Earth's safety was technically managed by the Smith Council, a hidden bureaucratic shadow government operating in the background to monitor and regulate alien traffic. They relied on a global scanning network, constantly pinging the life signs of registered alien populations to ensure no one stepped out of line. But this surveillance system had a massive blind spot. It successfully tracked thousands of benign life forms sequestering remote sanctuaries like the mountains of Antarctica. Yet because it only scanned for registered signatures, it missed a rogue predator actively hunting in a crowded urban center. Human police were equally ineffective. Because the monster's initial victims were gang members, authorities misattributed the targeted biological attacks to a local drug turf war. With human detectives looking for gangsters and alien oversight blinded by rigid protocols, neutralizing this predator required a completely unregulated outside force. That force arrived through Artix and Joey, two immensely powerful, unregistered alien tourists who stumbled into the crisis alongside a local human named Sheila. The group witnessed the creature's hunting pattern firsthand when it ambushed a local drug dealer. But instead of completing the harvest, the monster violently recoiled in agony and launched itself into the night. Examining the survivor, Artix noted the victim was heavily under the influence of cocaine. As this structural breakdown shows, the drug bonded with human endorphins, creating a highly mutated and unstable molecule. While acting as a narcotic to humans, it serves as a severe biological poison to the alien predator. It simply cannot process the altered chemistry. This severe chemical allergy turned a defensive hunt into a targeted biological assassination. Killing the creature required a massive, concentrated dose of these tainted endorphins. To deliver them, the team needed a living bait host. First, they acquired the payload by bypassing standard law enforcement protocols, stunning a human detective, and confiscating a large bag of raw cocaine straight from police evidence. Artix mixed the raw powder with water, preparing an intensely concentrated, toxic liquid solution inside a medical syringe. The delivery method was extreme. Artix drove the needle directly into Joey's brain, injecting the entire payload. The strategy relied on Joey's indestructible alien physiology to survive a toxic shock that would have instantly killed a human. Joey was now a walking, weaponized trap, perfectly tailored to exploit the predator's own parasitic feeding mechanism. The trap was set in an isolated city park. Highly intoxicated and disoriented, Joey stumbled into the grass to deliberately draw the predator out. The monster took the bait. It lunged from the shadows and attached its forehead sucker to Joey to begin the endorphin extraction. As the creature tried to break free, Joey physically grabbed the leathery stalk and locked it against his skull. He was pinning the monster in place, forcing it to consume every drop of the poisoned endorphins. The toxic shock overwhelmed the monster's system. Its internal organs suffered a rapid biological breakdown, and within moments the creature let go, curled its legs up, and died. Brutal physical force had been useless against an apex predator of this caliber. It could only be defeated by weaponizing its own specialized biology. Artix and Joey left the alien corpse in the park for the human detective. This gave the police their physical evidence while effectively bypassing the Smith Council's bureaucratic red tape. On the ground, Sheila faced a new reality. With her abusive boyfriend dead from an overdose, she was suddenly free, but still stuck in a toxic urban environment. The Smith Council then delivered an ultimatum. Because she knew about their global operations, Sheila had to submit to a forced memory wipe or leave Earth entirely. Faced with returning to a broken system or stepping into the total unknown, Sheila made her choice. She approached Artix and Joey's marble-white spacecraft and left her home planet behind. Whether facing an alien predator or an abusive human environment, survival requires the courage to break institutional rules and step entirely into the unknown.